Have you ever wanted to create your own garden? Maybe you already have a garden or flower bed that you just want to be more fruitful. Composting can be a very helpful option. First, what is compost? According to Composting for the Homeowner, it is a slow process fertilizer that is created from the chemical decomposition of organic materials. These organic materials must be put together correctly or else there won't be any nutrients from the decomposition. Now, to begin making compost, you first need a bin. Bins can be created yourself from old wooden scraps, metal rebar, old fencing, anything of that sort. Or you can buy a bin. These bins range from $50 to multiple $100s. Some automatically turn themselves. All you have to do is put the material in them. There are many options when selecting a bin for your compost. Now, once you have a bin, you can start creating your compost. You need to gather scraps from home, any food from the kitchen except for meat, any paper materials from your home, anything that can organically decompose into the ground. No plastics, no rubbers, anything like that. Now that I discussed how to make your own compost, I'm going to mention a few different ways to utilize this compost in different forms. Composting for the Homeowner goes on to explain a few of these in depth. We'll begin with mulching. Mulching is the Earth's natural way of composting. Think of when leaves fall from trees. They layer up year after year. The bottom ones on the ground decompose into the soil and help create, keep the soil healthy. The ones on top are very crucial though, in that they keep moisture in the ground and warmth in the ground. This helps the bottom ones decompose and chemically react in the dirt. Second is mixing your compost with sandy or clay-ridden soil. If you have a problem with this, this can be very useful. Lay the compost on top of the dirt about 3 or 4 inches deep and till it about 6 inches into your dirt. You can now plant in it and your roots and your plants will be much, much healthier. Creating a mixture with potting soil is a good option for potted plants and flowers. This can help create stable roots and help create it, make it healthy, keep it healthy in the pot. If you do this, the mixture does not need to be more than 50-50 though. Too much compost can lead to non-sustained roots and your plants will just die. The last thing I'm going to mention is compost tea. It's a very interesting way to give your plants nutrients and make sure they're going to be healthy when they're young. Compost tea is created by taking a burlap sack, put your compost in it, and leave it sitting in water for 1 to 3 days. The water should be as much as you want to spray, as much as that you need in your garden or flower bed. After you let it steep, the water should be a brown tea type color, compost tea. Once this is created, you take the tea and put it in a spray bottle. You can spray it onto your seedlings, pour it onto your roots, or just soak your garden with it. It is full of nutrients and you can actually create compost tea multiple times off the same bag of compost. In conclusion, composting is a simple and very useful art. If you want to try your hand in the garden, this is the shoulder up. This is composting and it's here to grow.